Keaulana is a well-known surfer, lifeguard, and waterman, but he's also a highly respected stunt professional who has worked on dozens of movies and TV shows. Here's his story.
I was born here at Macau Beach. This is my backyard right here. And my father, being Buffalo Keaulana, is one of the legendary watermen and surfers and pioneer surfers. My father has always been a father to everyone, whoever comes into our ocean, pretty much. He teaches everyone how to survive, thrive, fish, dive, surf, share all of his treasured knowledge and treasured skills. And I think that's where I picked up a lot of what my father and mom has passed on is really our family values. We were able to swim before we could walk. I was 3 months old when my dad took me out surfing. So as far back as I can remember, was always just loving the ocean and being in the ocean. And you know, for us, the ocean was always our playground. It was our school, our church. It was our icebox. You know, we never went hungry. You don't realize what you really have back here at home until you go away, until you travel and see different places. So I've went around the world and I've traveled and seen third world countries and been in the coldest water you can imagine, or the hottest place that you've been to, or the poorest place where it's a daily thing where people can't, you know, find food. And it's foreign to a kid from Hawaii to see these things. And then when you come home, you really appreciate what you really have. But as a kid growing up, you're just dreaming, and you know, that's what I wanted to be, as a professional surfer. And it wasn't until later on when I accomplished professional surfing and traveling that I got into, you know, professional life-saving, lifeguarding. When you first getting into lifeguarding, you learn all the skills of first aid and CPR and life-saving skills to save someone. But teaching the things that I've known from my dad, really how to read the water, how to teach people to create safety, you know, where safety doesn't exist. You know, a lot of it when I was growing up was my dad would say, paddle out past the turtles, because the turtles, they're smart. They won't be in the impact zone. They'll be just beyond that impact. So as a kid, we would look for the turtles and we'd paddle past the turtles. Or he would say, look, if the ocean is calm, or the sea creatures are calm and everything's moving slow, it's safe. But when things are moving really fast and fish are jumping around and darting around, then there's danger lurking. And it's giving those, I would say, cultural knowledge that my father has passed on, and combining the new technology with ancient knowledge. You know, it really gives us a lot of understanding who we are and what we do and what we're up against. I have another company where we go around and train government agencies or military agencies, lifeguard agencies, fire department, police department. As a matter of fact, I'll be going to France at the ending of March, beginning of April, really to be recognized for all my surfing accomplishments as well as my life-saving accomplishments. So, you know, what we train them is really how to read the ocean, and also using the personal watercraft as a tool rather than a toy. So for us, the use of what people call the jet skis, and we call it a rescue craft, it's a surgical piece of equipment that we utilize in the ocean. So it's equipment that will increase our strength, it'll increase our speed, increase our agility, our flexibility, our endurance. From lifeguarding, going into the film industry, taking the skills and knowledge that I've had from lifeguarding and turning that into stunt work. My first job was Heart to Heart with Robert Wagner, and then the original Baywatch was actually filmed here. Besides that, Waterworld, Pearl Harbor, Sphere, City of Angels, I mean, the list goes on. There's so much different movies and TV shows that I've been involved with. It's become a lifestyle in filming. I was more sought after than really looking for it, where people would see the skills that we've had, because it wasn't just me. It was both me and Terry Ahui and a bunch of other stuntmen. I've always thought, how can I make the work for my lifestyle, where I want to have fun. I want to enjoy my life. We only have this journey in a short lifespan of who we are. So my greatest strength was knowing my weakness, and whatever I was weak at, I would strengthen those weaknesses. So I would always dive into things of looking at, I don't understand camera, I don't understand lens. So I start hanging around with the best cameramen in the world. I don't understand directing, I don't understand producing. So I hang out with the best directors in the world and the best producers. So understanding those people and sharing of my life and what I know with them. And it's always been that Hawaiian way of, we would barter and share. We never really had money, but the biggest treasure is those nuggets of knowledge, and those certain skills that you can pick up. And I think that was my greatest success of learning of the school of life, really. Because even though you finish high school, even though you go through college, you still don't stop learning. I'm learning every single day, new techniques, new things, always, just being the greatest student that I can be, to be a better teacher.